Hey, so I want to just express my concern for like the whole world because God didn't save me to do nothing and say nothing. Although there's not very much I can do, I can't really. I'm really sad today because it's like I can't really even save, some, people in my own family. It says in the last days that people would be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, that you would be looked at, as the one that's crazy and being irrational or whatever for not taking the mark. So I literally, like I just said, to one of my kids, like, I'm having to watch in segments on YouTube this episode called The Data Centers Apocalypse. And it's so scary that because I know, as a believer, what's going to happen to me when I don't take the mark. I know where I'm going to go afterwards, but it's just all the people I'm not going to see there I'm sad for and I have to pray for. So I'm going to read in Matthew 24. He tells you very plainly what things you will see to know the season in which these things are going to happen. And I've argued with some of the people, well, not argued, but debated like with some of the people in the churches, like even like people that are coming out to like be pastors to people and stuff. They say nobody knows the day and time. Well, no, it says, let me read this to you. It says, don't let anyone mislead you. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah. They will deceive many, and you will hear of wars, threats of wars. But don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with many to come. He uses the word many like twice. Like when this happens in lots of places and it happens, then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. You will be hated all over the world because you are my followers, and many will turn you away and betray you, and they will hate you. And false prophets will appear and deceive many people. Sin will run rampant everywhere, and love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And the good news is the kingdom of God will be preached throughout the whole world to all nations, and all will hear it. Now listen, all of these things are happening right now in rapid, you don't even have to be a Christian to see, like, I was watching this episode and it's talking about all the data centers and being put everywhere, and that takes me to Revelations. And then he says, then I saw a beast rising up out of the sea. It had 7 heads, 10 horns, with 10 crowns and 10 horns, and written on each head were the names of blasphemies to God. This beast looked like a leopard, but it had the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave the beast his own power of the throne, great authority, which for me and a lot of other people, that's going to be the creator of AI. That's going to be the Antichrist. And the one that makes you the deception is going to be whatever they put on this screen. Then the beast allowed to speak great blasphemies against God, was given authority to do whatever he wanted for 42 months. Kind of like what they give you for presidency. And he spoke terrible words of blasphemy against God, slandering his name and his dwelling, that is, those who dwell in heaven. And the beast was allowed to wage war against God's people and to conquer them. He was given authority to rule over every tribe and people. and language and nation. And all the people who belong to this world worship the beast. They are the ones whose names were not written in the book of life that belongs to the Lamb who was slaughtered before the world was made. You see, Jesus was here before this world was made. He just wasn't here as a man. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison, and anyone destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. This means that only God's holy people must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful. I'm telling you, I lose sleep at night over this. I pray for everybody, and anyone that needs prayer or wants to discuss any of this, feel free to reach out to me. I love you guys.